Last summer, a product review website called Conch House in just a month reached 6 million traffic per month and was making its owners $19,000 per day. And the wild thing about it, absolutely 0% of the website was original content. It was all copy and pasted.
You serious?
When SEO professionals found out about the site, the story went viral and broke the internet. Google was forced to take a manual action on the site and de-indexed it. Time moved on and people forgot. However, 1 year later, the owners revealed themselves in my Facebook group of all places, and they agreed to come on for a no-holds-barred interview. I'm gonna grill them on how they pulled the whole thing off, the entire story. But real quick before we start, head on over to the link in the pinned comment to sign up for my free Affiliate SEO Masterclass. It goes over everything that I'm doing to rank and bank in 2023. Now on to the interview. Fellas, thanks so much for coming on. I really appreciate you taking the time. Why don't we start things off with who you are, what your names are, and where you're from?
Okay, thanks for inviting us. We are really glad to join. So I'm Asif, born in Bangladesh, now living in India, Bangalore, and might move in Thailand, Chiang Mai very soon.
Do that. Nice.
Hi, I am Kaisar Hamid, the owner of conchhouse.com from Bangladesh, and now I am living in Dhaka.
Nice. Pleasure to meet you guys. Well, tell us about Conch House. Is that how it's even pronounced? Conch House? I don't know.
Yeah.
But what
Conch
kind of
House.
website was it? How much traffic did it eventually get at its peak? And how much money did it make? Just give me the high level overview and we'll dive in deep later.
Okay, so the website is still live as it was when it was like indexed. You can visit conch-house.com. And it was an old domain. Kaiser saw it had like good numbers of pages before it dropped out. So then the backlink profile was also decent enough. So he bought that domain, and like the site kind of we made like a simple layout, very simple like niche site, typical sites. We never invested anything in the landing page or website that much. And when it was in that like peak, it had like 6.5 million monthly traffic per like we got per month, and the site made around 800K in just 2 months. So yep, that's the like high level numbers.
Freaking amazing, man. And was it in a specific niche or was it kind of general?
No, like the site was like we had over 1 million of keywords. We extracted the whole keyword set of like from HF. Now HF has like limit on the keywords that you can extract, but before it was not. So we had that like whole keyword set, and we just like keep going. Like the domain was old and like it has a lot of index space, and it was like we were trying, like we were testing. So we just kept like posting every day. So there is no specific niche, but yes, we covered almost everything that we could find.
So I can imagine on the site there might be something like aquariums, fitness equipment, supplements, and pregnancy gear. Is it just like that? Is that how big the range was?
Yeah, I mean, like we had everything. Like
Literally
we don't
everything.
even know, like we had.
You don't even know what's on the site. I love it. And how much did this project end up costing you? You made, if I recall you correctly, you made $800,000. And how much did it cost you, this whole project?
Actually, we brought the domain at around 3000 USD. The software we made was in-house with our friend, and the server bill was roundly 1.5 to 2000 USD in a month, every month.
What is that like? 95% profit margin? That's insane. Yeah. Hey, you heard it here, everybody. SEO is dead. Affiliate marketing is dead. Yeah, 95% profit margin is awesome. So what was it like making that level of money in such a short amount of time? As I understand, you got to 800K in like 2 months. What was that like for you guys? I can imagine the words financial freedom started to become more a reality around that point.
Actually, it was hard to believe for all of us. We knew that something like this we can done, but we got surprised by the amount of money, to be honest. The most shocking part was the amount of traffic that we are getting. Uh, it just made us crazy. Then lastly, once we got the money safely. It was a feeling that we can't explain in words. Actually, the financial freedom is something that everyone should test.
That's great. I 100% agree there. And so we'll get into the details of your SEO strategy pretty soon, but let's touch a little bit on your content strategy. You did something unique there. Can you talk a little bit about that? And then we'll dive into it more later, but just give them a taste of what really went on with your content project.
So, so what we was seeing in that time, and still like topical authority is a thing, right? So, and how we were achieving that, like we were publishing roughly 6,000 pages per day, like around 4,000 pages to 6,000 pages per day, and like this insane amount of keywords that we are covering. So that's how we were building topical authority in like every niche almost. So like wherever the competition was low, Google had no other choice, so it had to give me the authority. So like what we knew, like Google is a fat boy that wants its new and fresh content every day, right? So yeah, and like when we are getting la traffic, like it was in the peak, we were still publishing like 400 300 articles per day. So I think that's how it worked for us.
Yeah, that's wild. All right, when the site started peaking, I started noticing people sharing traffic graphs, and it's just like first it started in DMs, and someone's like, "Hey, check out this website. It's been around for 2 months," and it's just a vertical traffic graph. And then I started seeing it being shared around in Facebook groups like the Affiliate SEO Mastermind. You must have noticed. And how did you feel when your baby was started getting shared around the internet?
Actually, it was not good. We knew that no one is gonna like this because while they are fighting over AI content versus non-AI content, but we had outranked everyone with scrap data,
Yeah.
and this website was not viral. We went couple of money,
Yeah,
uh,
we could make couple of more millions. Yeah.
more millions.
I agree. I want to talk about that later. Like, actually, let's just talk about it right now. So, what I see with a lot of expired domains, when people launch on expired domains, there's this honeymoon period at the beginning. I call it the first rise, where you can get away with murder. It's like the growth is just uh, rocket level. It's completely vertical, and I feel the reason for that is that the like when you first start off, you're at a tier 50. Like you're not considered a high ranking website. You're very low. And they assign you these expected user metric signals for a website of that traffic level. But in this time that you've rose because you're starting to produce content on a DR 40 or 50 site, it still gives you those old user metric criteria, right? And then a core algorithm comes out, and then they see, okay, wait, this website isn't tier 50, this is a tier 3 site, it should have better user metrics, and then it kind of regulates you. But I feel like you guys didn't even get that chance. You guys
No.
got manual
No.
reviewed before that point
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
marketers and
Because it
SEOs
went
always
viral.
ruin the
Yeah.
party.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wh-
Because it went
which is
viral.
unfortunate.
Everyone's sharing it. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is definitely unfortunate. I'd say like next time around, not that you can really help it, but try to keep it more quiet. And I'm sure you'll last way longer. But Google had to do something about that. That just looked
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
So why did you decide to come out as the owners now of all times?
We were like in a like very third world country, sitting alone in in a random city, and so personally what I felt is like I try to connect with like people I admire, people I love. People are heroes like you, like Corey, and like Steve. Like people are like I learned from you guys, right? And I like applied it in my like previous jobs and like in my niche sites and everywhere. So I always wanted to connect with the right people, and like when I was trying to reach out to you guys in like Facebook and LinkedIn and everywhere, like like you guys are getting like hundreds and thousands of requests every day. So why you guys should care, right? So like I was like, okay, maybe I should, like show something that I have done something, and then I can get some notice. And also like we want to build something really big, and like we are from a like very small country, and like we have like group of like very small people, and we were doing everything in that circle, and like everyone is doing something great, and we always want to part of it, and we want to do something much bigger than what we have done. Like, so that's why we were like, okay, maybe like the site is already everyone knows it, and we have like no way that we can now recover it again in that back position. So I don't think like it will harm us right now, but definitely it will open up some more doors, opportunities, that we can build some partnership with more peoples, and we can learn from more peoples, and like we'll go in the next Chiang Mai SEO conference, and definitely people will like notice us, like, okay, wait a minute, I know these guys, and then we can start talking, and figure out like how we can like build something great together. So this was the main reason actually.
Asif just told, that was thinking. Yes, 100% agree with Asif. Thank you, Asif.
I 100% agree as well. I mean, there's nothing more to gain or lose from the project. People saw your strategy. It's out there on the table. If they want to copy it, they can. And I say this quite often, the most important SEO skill you have is networking. And so like I think I'm pretty decent at SEO, but I'm really good at some parts. If I can network with other people that are good at the other parts that I'm not great at, then I'm infinitely better. So hands
Exactly.
down, I think that was a very smart move. Even though people on this channel don't want to hear mindset stuff, they want to just give me the nerdy SEO right away. This
Yeah.
is seriously one of the most important things you can do for your SEO career. All right, let's jump into this content loophole. This is the most interesting part of Conch House, is basically how you were able to write zero content and get a bazillion traffic by simply getting the content from Amazon to your website. Let's talk about this content loophole in detail. Can you describe the process of what it was like to get the content over there?
So we made a custom tool to copy the pages from Amazon, the reviews, the images, everything, and then we structured the like all the data in a decent manner, like to provide some value for the users. So, for example, if we took 5 different products from 5 pages, it's like it came in the one single page, and we had the templates, and like it was all like automatically the copy pasting the data and pasting in the one side, and adding some tables and inside the URL and everything, all automation. And yeah, so like the templates was filling with these data points, and there was like no review process. Like we were inserting the keywords like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 keywords per day, and the tool was scraping those data all around the from like Amazon, and like it's what's pasting in the WordPress directly. And then it was like even the publishing was the automated way, and there was no like review, no check, nothing. Like we couldn't even check the pages. Like there is no
How could
possible
you?
way to yeah visit 6,000 pages in a day.
Yeah. Well, so let's rewind it back to the beginning. So it all started with this keyword list, and you said you got like a million keywords from Ahrefs in the first place. Now Ahrefs doesn't dump out a million now, but how did you go about doing that? Did you just go to Keyword Explorer and look for every keyword with best in the beginning? Wouldn't that catch stuff like best way to cure a cold, and that wouldn't be
So
like a product keyword? So how did you do this?
like in like as I said earlier, back in early days, the keyword limit was not there. So what we have done is like the like you will copy the Amazon, Amazon give you the URL for the your like affiliate sites. So it's copy the URL and paste it on like Href and search for like all the no follow links that it was getting. So basically, we had like all the websites that was working with Amazon. Then like we scrapped all the keywords. Like whoever was doing Amazon affiliates, we still have those data. All keywords we have it. So like yeah, then like
That's super smart. So, yeah, just to repeat this back, You tossed in Amazon. You looked at who was linking to Amazon with no follow links. There's a high chance that that's an affiliate, and then you just scrape them for the keywords. Now, okay, so now you built this tool that will go to Amazon, and you give it a keyword. How? So let's say you have the keyword best wireless headphones or something like that, or is it the product name? Like, how do you map this keyword over to which page to scrape from Amazon?
So basically, like the keywords were there, and like inside that there was a, like the product name, and then what the tool was doing, like searching on the like Amazon, this was going directly to Amazon and like scraping all the data out of Amazon, and like we like there was a list of products, all the keywords, and then the list of products, and then from there the tool was getting the data, and like it's what is templates, right? So so for the best products we had like we just manually given the all the templates for best things, it goes like there, and like things like that. So like the keyword, when we exported the keyword, it was not just like a raw keyword and we are putting those in the software. We had to manually segregate the keywords. Okay, this is the products, and we work with only products, so like it was all product type of keywords.
Nice, nice. And so, as I understand this, because I've talked to you a little bit about this offline, is that you had this huge million keyword list, and for some websites like Conch House, they would get a certain segment of those million keywords. Another website would get another segment. Is there a reason why you gave different websites different keywords?
Yeah. So we were buying old domains like every day, almost every day, and we were experimenting those keywords in different domains. So the console was only one domain that people like make it viral, but we made like more money in other domains as well. So so we did not wanted to like compete our own websites with like the same keywords. So like from the list we took some keywords from that site, and like the site, like most of the site was live for 7 days, 8 days, 10 days, and sometimes it didn't even crawl by Google, it was on Bing. So like we never knew like what gonna happen, so we were still trying to segregate the keywords, like okay, this uh you know 20,000 keywords for this uh, website, then this 20,000 keywords for that domain, like that. And once that like domain was dropped by Google or like Bing, and like there was no possible way to get it back, then again we use the same keywords for same like other old domains.
Nice, nice. Okay, so how well, let me just ask in the first place, did you do any keyword optimization? If you're trying to rank for Bose 123 reviews, did you get those keywords anywhere in the content? Did that even matter to you?
Yeah. Like on the H1, H2, like those things were there, and we had also the chart, like table, comparison table. So I think and also like when people are writing the description, product description on the like Amazon, it's well optimized as well. Those contents are SEO optimized, but like Google doesn't care about if you're like plagiarize the content, if you're copy pasting the content from one place to another. We all know that, right? So like it's been proven like again and again and again. So the content was on page optimized, definitely, yeah, because people were doing it like for Amazon itself, and we just took it. So yeah.
Mhm. And how did you come up with this idea in the first place?
As Kaiser said before, so like this was nothing new for us. We saw like we were while we were doing keyword research or we doing some research, we saw like there are many sites, like small sites, not like this mass scale like sites, because Kaiser had the like old domain expertise before he even started SEO. So he was like the mastermind of all domains. So and the domain was really nice, and we just pushed and pushed. That's why it got that big. But there was like hundreds of thousands of sites, like automated sites, very small like niche sites. We saw it many times. Like so so the idea was not new. And also like Kyle Roof made the the that
Laura Mipson?
yeah, Laura Wilson viral thing in SEO Signal Labs. So we already knew that Google don't give a damn about copy paste thing. So we were like, let's give it a try and see how it goes. And it was working. Like the first domain we got, it started to get some money. So we were like, okay, we can keep going. We can like let's see how far we can go. And then we kept going for 1 year.
Nice. And as I understand, your team size is about 6. And these guys like were each managing different projects. Some of them were managing multiple projects because you're buying new domains every day. What did the team look like just for Conch House? Like, how many people worked on Conch House?
For Conch House, only Kaiser worked on Conch House, and I think we had one VA for Conch House, but not much work, to be honest. VA did not help much, but the tool we made, the tool was doing everything for us, and we did the keyword and segregation, everything like long back. So yeah, one domain, one guy.
Talk about leverage. Like we talk about how to get more leverage out of employees and such, but literally with the power of software, we're able to accomplish what a team of 20 does. Not even 20. If you're doing this normally and publishing 2,000 posts per day, you need a team of 100, at least 100 people, or one piece of software. And this goes in line with, guys, we're in this age of coming AI. This exact thing is available to everyone, not just people who can code like you guys. So this is something to pay attention to big time. And so like, what was Kaisar's daily task like? Just to press the tool button and then see and make sure like, okay, yeah, they're getting uploaded, and then check GSC for indexing. What was that like?
I don't think we were checking indexing on Google Search Console, cause if it's call, it will call. It will. We never try to submit the URLs manually. We never bother. Let it be. When it will call, it will crawl.
By the way, I'd like to give a shout out to Pitchbox, the sponsor of this video. Pitchbox is an end-to-end link building platform for SEO agencies, brands, and affiliate publishers. It's my outreach tool of choice, and I use it across all my businesses. With Pitchbox, my team is able to streamline prospecting and outreach, achieve better email deliverability, and manage the whole link building process in one place. It is hands down the best outreach tool out there and a game changer for link builders. If I had to choose between Pitchbox and any other outreach tool, I'm going Pitchbox all day. If you want to make your link building process more efficient and effective, give it a try. To sign up with Pitchbox, use the link in the description and get 50% off your first month. Now back to the video. Did you have any indexing issues? You said you weren't checking it, but do you think there were any indexing issues? Because I know when I started on a Mage domain, I'm first starting to get it launched off. I'm publishing maybe 10 per day, but sometimes they don't all get indexed.
Initial no, but later on this domain, yes. Once it got viral.
When it went viral, then we saw the indexing issue.
Okay, so you were publishing 6,000 per day, 6,000 pages per day. Insane. How big did your site actually get at its peak?
Plus minus 300 page index.
300,000.
300,000.
300,000. Okay, that's insane. Did you do any interlinking? Because I can imagine that being a complete headache.
We did zero backlink, internal link. We did
That's
zero.
wild.
None.
This just breaks so many rules, right? So relevance, yeah, you might have had some relevance just by random chance, because you're writing 6,000 posts per day. You don't do any interlinking. The keyword optimization, you're covering the main spots, the H1s, the H2s, and letting the product descriptions and the reviews on Amazon handle the rest just by pure chance. Why do you think this really worked?
So what we thought, as we covering a lot of pages, topical authority was there in so many different topics. So also in niche sites, if you especially look at the Amazon niche sites, the keyword difficulty scores are pretty low, and the competition on the SAR is very less. So I think that's why we could we was able to build a that kind of site. But if it was in a SaaS business or like marketing or like any other competitive niche, definitely it would not work. Definitely it would not work. But the SARP was like empty almost.
Interesting.
So that's why I think that's why like very couple of ranking factors that we have covered and it just worked.
Nice. I do agree. Like, if you have 300,000 index pages, like the odds are that 500 of them are related to woodworking tools is pretty high, So you're going to get topical authority. What kind of gets me is that a key aspect of topical authority is interlinking and connecting Google and saying these are supporting pages to each other. But what I think, like, you just had such a strong signal with the topical authority that Google was able to relax on the other things that they normally see.
Yeah.
Combine that with the first rise bonus
Yeah.
that you get when it's a first takeoff on an age domain, and that's how you end up with $800,000. Love it. How many failures did you have on this technique before you got it right?
So we calculated later on like every 5 domain, we were like getting 1 success. So like if you were buying like 5 old domains, then 1 was working for us. Like, but when we were like was doing that, we never checked that because the money was rolling at that stage, and all we were doing is like finding the old domains and buying. So yeah, I mean like the tool that we were using, like basically it works on the publishing content, like taking content and publishing it. So the tool had nothing to do with it, but like the domains were the main factors for the success or failure ratio. So our main focus was buying the old domains, and since the old domain like has a resale value, so we never had to rethink. But we normally saw the domain, saw the backlink profile, and we think a budget for that domain. And like if it goes up more above than the budget, then we're like, okay, we're not taking it. So yeah.
Good. Nice. Which is a perfect segue into the questions I want to ask, which is about expired domains. Conch House, expired domain. What was it before you guys converted it? What kind of website was it?
It was a resort website. People were like visiting that place with family, and sometimes like they were going with the team, the office party and those kind of thing. So yeah,
Okay, so vacations, not
yeah.
product reviews.
No
this kinda,
connection with the product. Yeah.
This kind of answers the next question I have is, but do you think domain relevance is important when rebuilding a niche site on Mage Domain?
We definitely think is domain relevance is important. Like we still buy relevant domains to build like niche sites and like sites on that. We still do that, and
Yeah.
like we still see in SARP like they don't have any DR, any backlink, just because of their name. They are holding the top 10 position like they are in the SARP. So definitely we think domain relevance is still a good ranking factor. But like for this website, the content that we publish, like 6,000 pages, 4,000 pages per day, it just like Google was just overlooked other ranking factors, and it was like, okay, since like that algo doesn't know like what to do, right? So I think that's why
Yeah.
it's worked for us.
Yeah, and the positive ranking signal from all this influx of content was overriding the negative ranking signals that were lacking in other places. And that's what I think a lot of people don't realize is like this whole search engine algorithm, it's multi-factor at the same time. You can do great at certain things. You can have great topical authority and not need to build links. You can have great topical authority and not need domain relevance, for example. You can have a great backlink profile and not need quality content. So like this goes all over the place, and you found your loophole with 6,000 posts per day. And when you go about buying expired domains, like how do you go about it? Where do you look and what do you look for?
Actually, when we purchase a old domain, first we need to see the domain is now indexed on Google and other search engine. And the second thing was the domain is recent drop. It's not like lot of days ago it's dropped. And another thing is obviously is a link profile, backlink profile that need to fresh, and the domain was not used misuse, like
Yeah.
any marketers. Except,
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Not used as a PBN before, for example.
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh, so
avoid.
you have a lot of experience with this. You say you try this 1 out of 5 domains is a success. Why do you think this worked on Conch House? Do you think it was sheer luck, or it was Conch House had a particularly better link profile? Is there something about resort websites that are the new key to SEO?
No, no.
Definitely not related to resort websites, but it had a definitely good backlink profile. Like the domain we bought, I think we spent 2.8K,
Yeah,
something around $3,000. And now when we are trying to still buy the old domains, and the same kind of domains we were seeing like $10,000, $12,000. So yeah, I think the link profile matters the most.
What was the DR on Conch House when you got it, and like what were some of its best links?
It was
uh,
40, 45, right?
no, that time it was 32.
When you bought it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and what were some of its best links that it had?
I see some was
New York Times?
news site,
Yeah.
New York Times, The Guardian, and Business Leader also.
Nice, pretty good. I'd say that's a steal. Like you just said, you can't find domains of that power for less than $10,000 right now. Yeah, so
Yep.
there's something to what you're doing to be able to sniff out these domains. So yeah, definitely share anything you can, Chiang Mai SEO, in private, right? So what was your link building strategy after you acquired the site?
We did not build much link, to be honest. We tried some Web 2.0 links, like normal, typical, like those links, but like that we hired a VA and we said, okay, you can do that. But I don't think that it impacted anything because
Yeah.
there was no hardcore link building.
Yeah, makes sense. So the site ran on, it made it a couple months, started getting shared, and then you got de-indexed, which means it was a manual penalty. Well, what was it like waking up to that?
When I see the domain is got manual penalty, then I contact my nearest big brother, Abu Tahir Suman, Tapos Ghosh, and Ariful Islam Polas. They give me some tricks and I apply this. And yeah, it's come back again.
Okay, so I already know because I tried to pester you about this offline. You're unable to share whatever tricks you did to get it back. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Come on. There's like thousands of people watching. No, it's okay. No pressure if you're uncomfortable sharing. But how long did it come back for?
It's take 3 to 4 days and return again, but it not stay long time. It maximum 7 days. Then again, it's gone manual penalty, and then again I try and back again. But but last time when it's got again, then it's take 4 to 5 months. Then again now index instant now.
Okay, got it. Well, still, if it came back for 3 to 4 days, that's probably like $80,000 for you guys. So no complaints there. Whatever happened with Amazon? I'm sure Amazon didn't really like their content being scraped. Did they ever try to come after you for the money, or did they ever hold back the money?
So-
I safely got my all money
Good for
in
you.
my bank.
Good for you.
So
Good for-
Amazon does it every time, and I'm hearing from it like other people as well. Amazon is still like freezing their affiliate accounts, banning them from like partner program, and in the people who are living in US, they are even trying to get the money back as well. But for us, like it was like, okay, just get the money, and like yeah, we got lucky. And like yeah, I think
Yeah, Amazon has like $300,000 in mind for. Yeah, it's a long story from another time, but we never got it back, and so
yeah.
they've they have a special place in my heart. I'll tell you that much. So what kind of lessons do you have learned from Conch House? Like what have you taken from this experience that you would use going forward?
So first of all, what I think is like there are a lot of scope for improvements, and like and what we feel right now is like we can take a lot of help from AI and in a lot of different ways. And we should focus more on like on page and off page rather than like playing this gamble like style that what we have done. So we'll do proper on page. We'll do some solid links, and and I think what I think is like small sites can give good outputs as well. Like you don't need to buy like real big old domains with like thousands of dollars. You can buy small domains like small amount of money, or you can start with new fresh domains as well. You can try in different language that like is going good now. So and yeah, so like we don't need to buy old domains, and like we need to do the same thing that what we have done. Even we are not like trying to do it anymore. We are trying to playing with AI, and like ChatGPT Plus and everything came out, and we're like we are moving on. So we still see people are trying to do what we have done, but maybe you can put the same effort in the AI, and you can get much better result.
Right. I agree. I mean, like your loophole worked for sure, and it probably will work again to some degree, but maybe Google hard patched that. You know, that they don't like big loopholes like that going public, especially to the degree of your site. But you can get this same level of automation with AI and have all the stuff that you weren't able to pull off with the scrape tool that you were using. You can get the entity optimization, you can get image optimization, you can get the word length correct, you can get the search intent correct, you can get the structure correct. So that's where I agree with you 100%. AI is going to change the game, or it's already changing the game. It's just like if you want to adopt that, you have a crazy time right now while the playing field is completely open.
Yep.
And we're at the beginning of this frontier. So hats off to you for making that realization as well. Here's some fun questions. What did you do with the money? So what did you do with the $800,000?
Actually, I invest my 50% money in my house.
He bought a damn apartment in like middle of the capital.
Yeah.
Nice.
He
All right.
consulted with the lawyer. So lawyer suggested that you should buy some property so that no one can take it back even if you have that money. So yeah.
It's it's a safe investment, as I said.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I'm big on real estate as well. Asif, how about you? What'd you get? Ferrari?
I wish. So I never made that kind of money like what Kaiser made. I made some small amounts. I booked a flat as well in capital Dhaka, but it's under construction. He got the like most of the money, so he bought a ready-made flat, and I just booked a flat. So yeah, it yet to build. Maybe in 3 years I'll get it.
Okay, all right. Give me a ride in your Ferrari when you get that thing. Do you guys got any other advice for our SEOs that want to go big like this?
First of all, it takes time, and like it also takes some investment. So people like if people are just starting out, I would say like maybe start with like AI contents and some small sites, and like uh, focus more on the on-page side. Also like try to learn how to build backlinks by your own self, so that you can keep moving. Like once you have get some traction from your strategy, then you can hire more people, VAs from Philippines and etc., and then you can actually scale it up.
And then just to round things off, where can people reach you guys? Where can people find you?
So yeah, we are in Facebook, LinkedIn, and we also will try to go. We will book the ticket for Chiang Mai SEO conference, and hopefully we'll get the visa. So and yeah, so I would love to meet like everyone in person, like in real life, rather than like online. So yeah, also like we are open in Facebook and LinkedIn. People can anytime reach out, and like we stay like we try to stay in your Facebook group as well. So yeah, we are here and there.
Got it. Cool. Well, I'll put whatever social links and email addresses you want in the description of this video. And if you are having trouble getting a visa over to Chiang Mai, I'll personally write you a recommendation letter or whatever your government needs to help push that through. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time here. You guys have been an open book. Your story's inspiring. It's fun. It shows so much about the algorithm and how it's mathematically based, and you can beat it by just feeding it what it wants to see more of. So really appreciate it, guys, and we'll see you in Chiang Mai.
Thank you for inviting us. It's really glad to talk with you, and like you were been like inspiration for me for a very long time. So yeah, finally I'm meeting my heroes. So yeah, it's been really nice.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you.
Bye bye.